I suppose it wouldn't be Backyard Domination 2 without everybody's favorite gimmick or copyright infringing announcer, Shake
and Bake, and he's back.
You had to,
And here we go. We are about to the internet title.
Madman WK, a man who I thought was a good friend of mine for 16 years. An aggressive streak to be shown 2 weeks ago in what some people recall an early match of the year candidate with Brian Phoenix and Genocide. He issued a challenge and took a page out of my book by pulling a knife out while doing it. Issuing a challenge online just a few days ago to anybody, and by anybody, it was only put down to one person. It is the man who holds the Internet Championship belt, SOS's Demon from Gulfport, Mississippi. Here he goes walking through the curtain. This rivalry
right here, me. He's a champ, and he's been champ for quite a while now.
Ever since Scars and Stripes, July 14th of last year.
He won the title from you.
You envy me, and you know it. That's why I have this right here.
This rivalry predates HWA. Way back at CCW, Demetri was the first and only World Heavyweight Champion in Chaotic Championship Wrestling during the original era, 2008 through 2010. Madman WK did not receive any shot at that CCW Championship during the CCW era. And ever since HWA and the arrival of one Demetri to HWA, the rivalry has picked up yet again. Both men figureheads of SOS, both men on opposite sides in the long, hard battle between the hybrids and the chaotics. Demetri going to get checked. Last I checked, this was no disqualification. Demetri, another deadbeat dad that I mentioned in the letter days ago.
Goes here, and I know this isn't the first time these two are hooking up.
One fall to a finish, but both men. There's a last minute stipulation.
Get up. Get up.
No one will answer, bitch. Did you say anything goes to this match?
Come on. That's what you said.
I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it. You said it. You said anything goes.
Well,
I swear I'm not repeating myself.
Go here because these two are going at it.
And between these, if it's anything goes between these two, even with rules and restrictions, Demetri come to the outside. Shaking up to just a suplex.
And he's going for another run.
I'm a fan of this type of brawling, so let these two beat each other's tail feathers up for about 30-40 minutes. No restraints, no mercy from either side. Whoa, Northern Lights! What a combo! Demetri's shoulders weren't really up. Johnny Lyle again inept.
Do a sit-down powerbomb.
HWA fans trying to make this a game of horse.
Sure, we're going to see all kinds of the best moves these two have to offer on the biggest stage.
This is the third one-on-one meeting, if I'm not mistaken, between these two men. Madman just winning the toughest battle. Oh, Demetri comes right back.
And you know what? Third time could be the charm.
In the case of Demetri, who has lost the first two one-on-one battles, remember Ground Zero a couple years ago, Madman defeated Demetri via a submission, which started a long, cold trend, a long, cold, mean streak of Demetri. Oh, Madman coming out of it. Demetri then turning on Brian Phoenix a couple months later, critical condition, and then joining and becoming the final piece.
Legs from Demetri.
Demetri showing it how it's supposedly done. Demetri, the final piece of SOS. Back in 2011, turning on Brian Phoenix, giving Madman the HWA Championship.
Come on.
And of course,
CCW, Madman, HWA.
That clothesline barely connecting. That's where we are present day, of course. Demetri sometimes getting the chance of Madman Jr. Demetri took Kabwari. Oh, Bulldog. Madman looked like he might have tripped on the going down.
Demetri stepping out on his own. And he proved that he can win gold without
Madman trying to move his legs here to the side, over to the edge. And Demetri still got the arm locked. Now Madman coming right back, and he's going to fire right hands. As we make our way to this side of the ring for the first time all day. Getting a nice look at the super fans. Real ecstatic to see them here. Now Madman gonna pick up. Ooh. We saw Matt Malenko in his HWA debut take a piece out Reginald Butler III with that Texas cloverleaf. Demetri gets the edge, yes. Madman WK in control for the most part early on in this match for the Internet Championship, which is the only belt. For those of you unaware of rules and regulations of the HWA, the only belt. He defended it for pay-per-view and Saturday Mayhem. Bring on the Woo Fest. Ended premature with a kick and a European uppercut. Oh! Brings him down.
Inside out.
Demetri, one fell swoop after the Woo Fest.
Demetri looking really
Comes
good
right
here.
back.
And up to my end, even with 5 months off, either man showing no progress whatsoever.
Oh, Demetri now. Typically, I think. Wait a minute, he's got his foot on the edge.
1, 2.
And I have to say something before Johnny even notices. God. Not only is he incompetent, but he's also blind. I'm going to be needing to do his job very shortly.
If he's not
Oh!
how is he going to rock the other man?
I thought we had, I wonder where Kilo's at. We had an official trained after at least 30 minutes.
2.
Oh,
Madman's up.
hammer time.
Staying connected, now he breaks free.
Well, Madman said stop. I had to say hammer time. Can't touch this.
Oh!
Oh!
Leg drop. On rare occasion will you see him do that.
Madman trying to prove that white men can indeed jump. And now, uh-oh. Demetri possibly tasting planters. Oh! Demetri counters.
Demetri giving Madman a taste of his nuts.
I wouldn't want a taste of them.
Hut!
Needed the back Southern hospitality.
And that
2.
And if you're playing the HWA drinking game at home, 3 shots because Demetri did not, the shoe did not fly off.
Ask him! You give! Let's go, Madman! Ask him, Madman! Let's go, Madman!
2 titles have already changed hands at this show. The undefined belt and the big gold belt, once held by Big Jimmy. And this is our 3rd championship match of the day. Can Madman make it 3 for 3?
Duck the clothesline!
Oh, back suplex! Madman, a veteran of the sport, roughly 8 years in the business, only a 2 count. Oh, this Irish clubs to the chest.
Watch, I'll show you.
Yeah, take notes, Johnny.
Just to show you. This forearm.
Oh, jeez.
Giving Lyle a front row seat to that one.
1, 2.
Is that a drug-influenced forearm, or was that sober? Demetri stirring.
Come on, Demetri.
Pace quick as a flash to begin with.
Madman just stomping on the
Oh.
chest.
Oh, Demetri, whoa! Madman looked like he might have gone for a pile driver. And now, oh, this is taking a page. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Epic fail! Woo! Ric Flair would even call that an epic fail, but that's a figure 4. And Demetri, clenching his hands together, applying the pressure to the ankle.
A long way to go.
Depending on which way he rolls. Which he's going to go to the near side. And maybe turn the tables on the submission specialist. Demetri does get to the edge.
I have a feeling we're not done here by a long shot.
Demetri, 9 months into his reign, that's his toughest test, with the exception of Mike Houston, MWK. It's a submission showcase at this point as a sleeper is being prodded. That's CM Punk's boy. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little demon.
Could we see it?
Wait. Whoa. Another jawbreaker counter that makes 3 for the day.
Staying to his feet. Oh! Diving close.
Today's wrestling action brought to you by Predictable Counters. Oh! And that edge of the ladder, that new ladder, that, well, rusty-ish ladder. That's how it was built, at least what I'm told.
Oh, drop kick.
For a minute, I thought they were both going to play Ring Around the Rosie. Demetri with a drop kick. Cameo appearance by Zeus. We're not talking about Hulk Hogan's nemesis and no holds barred. A count-out's not. Well, in Demetri's case. Whoa, Madman! Oh! Got him! No. Madman coming back. Madman coming back with a gore. Fire the ref! Fire the ref!
I'm damn sure not going to be calling the matches.
I don't think you're licensed by the IHSA either. Oh! Thought he was going to Irish whip him. Another gore! Another 2 count. Madman took 2 gores. And the fan said something endearing.
And Madman has something in mind here.
Uh-oh. Going back to his SOS days. SOM maybe no. Demetri fights back, 2 elbows.
Southern sweep.
Southern comfort sweep. Get it right. Oh! Landing on the shoulder. If you were wrestling Phoenix, that would nearly incapacitate Phoenix to the point of injury. Yeah! Yes! Welcome to HWA, rookie. Psycho Joe immortalized briefly.
And Demetri has had enough.
Demetri is bringing the chair. This is not Pittsburgh, but this could be Steel City. Oh, to the chest. Uh-oh, no. This put him out of commission once before. Oh! Ref's out!
Okay, he's done.
Could be the death of a Scotsman yet again. Demetri pulling Lyle into the ring.
Referee comes to.
No! 2 count by Demetri. The look says it all.
He kicked out of that.
Demetri, an infuriating rage. Where you think he gets the job done? Now underhooking this. He calls this move bridge over sticks, which I don't know if he's relating to the band. Uh-oh, look at Madman. Madman rolling through. Here comes from behind. Wait a minute. Oh, nice basic takedown. Going good.
Down into a front headlock.
You figure with this matchup,
Slowing down the pace.
you figure the aggression would pick up in addition to the power moves from both men, but Madman bringing it back to its basics. Well, for their feet, though, Demetri comes right back, countering.
And now Demetri going for something here.
Like
Sharpshooter!
I got breaking news.
Where'd you come from?
I got breaking news. I was
Breaking news.
And an area was trying to get a Reginald Buxley, and he got shot. Jimmy Jack has attacked Brian Phoenix and has injured his shoulder again.
Phoenix hurt. You know, this was you know, you said that like the Heidi game almost. Or that reminds me of the Heidi game. When the girl couldn't get off the wheelchair.
I appreciate your sympathy, but there'll be footage of it we'll show here after this match. But long story short, Phoenix is injured
At least the
going
Jets
into
lost.
his match later tonight against Jimmy Jack Daniels.
At least the Jets lost that game. Katsika with the update. Yes, Brian Phoenix injured. And Johnny Lyle throwing out
to compete tonight.
the bandana. I think Demetri's suffering from male apparent baldness. Demetri! No, death wish miss! Madman! Uh-oh! One center! SOM!
Sound of chaos! Two!
Whoa, dude!
Come on!
That was a two! Johnny Lyle.
Referee saying two. It's official, it wasn't two. And the fans aren't too happy about it, but the show will go on.
Maybe you'll start a chant now. Maybe you'll start a chant now with me. Fire Johnny!
Fire Johnny!
Took him a...
Fire Johnny!
One person cares. Two people.
Where are you going? Madman stepping on the floor.
That's Demetri still on his feet after all these... Oh! Close line to the throat. Nope. Two count again. Madman WK. Typically every time he got a 2 count or a near 3 count in the match 2 weeks ago, he was hoping for maybe a quicker count. But Demetri doing all his best. How much might is left in the fight? SOM again. Oh! Jeez! To the top of the ladder also!
And that could be it.
That's it! Make that 3 championships defended and changed hands at Backyard Domination.
Wow.
Are we?
For the first fall, Madman WK.
Wait a minute. Let's do it. I didn't say anything. You said it was anything else. You vicious bastard!
We got 2 more falls.
So let me guess, it's 2 out of 3 falls?
Did you hear Madman at the beginning of the match?
I didn't hear crap. All I could hear was shake and bake, deafening my ears. So, okay, 1-0, I suppose. Trying to make me sound wrong.
Well, I'm going by what they said. And apparently so is everybody else.
You're not done yet, buddy. You ready?
Go!
This was
Good?
No one tells me anything.
Come on! Come on!
Well, the show's going to go on here.
Well, Madman is
He's
apparently-
2 men.
A man is up 1-0, and Skeeter is...
Wait a minute.
Could Demetri be trying to pick up that first
I'm angry when I shouldn't be. Demetri, the Death Wish ties this game up.
The winner of the second fall, the HWA Internet Champion, Demetri. We are tied at 1 apiece.
Quite frankly, I shouldn't be. The only thing I should really be angry about is the referee
They
Johnny
finally
Lyle.
have a ring announcer.
Get him up!
Thank God that this isn't an Iron Man.
I don't know why. You didn't win.
Hey, Demetri's
What
got
do I
a chair.
expect? Yeah, now Demetri
Men
with Lyle up.
don't have too much left.
The argument with Lyle. Oh, spare! Another gore!
Somehow he pulled out another card.
No!
This ref is gonna get lynched.
Fire him, Brian.
Demetri looks like he's got the claw that the freak got from Jimmy Jack Daniels.
HWA officials.
Remember the nut shot montage? Let's just say we have replacement referees and we're not as good as the NFL. It's pandemonium all over the place. No one's telling me anything, and these two men are beating the snot cakes out of each other. Forearms in the corner.
Big forearm.
On a close line. Demetri almost breaking his ankles on the landing.
Stop action.
You're bendable.
This is what the internet title's about.
Thank God Demetri doesn't call himself Flexi Lexi. Johnny Lyle dropped the belt off the ladder. Way to respect tradition. And now,
And again, we see the clover leaf. Look at the knee, though.
yeah, the knee is Lynch. We're trying to get the perfect angle on that. And there it is. Demetri! Is he going to tap? 2 out of 3 falls were in the 3rd fall for the Internet Championship. Demetri got out of it! Did he? Didn't look like it. Oh, setting up here. Madman over Demetri's shoulders. Steamroller.
The thud on the chest of Madman.
And the anguish, it's there from both men. Demetri needs to change his pants. Madman just... My God. Both men feeling wedgies or rips in the crotch area. Demetri. Hey, not rolled out of the ring. He could have easily gone for the pinfall attempt. Wasted about 30, 40 good seconds there. Could have retained the belt.
Both men down. Getting to their feet.
And both men surly. Kick to the midsection. Death wish this time. Miss. Madman! Oh! Hands of stone!
Did you hear that?
The hands of stone. The cover. Yes! Are you sure it's over? Is it over for real?
It's over.
It's over for real. Madman WK. 3 championships. Madman stepping over the remains of Demetri. And CCW has lost all the gold. CCW is without championships, only with pride. Madman going around to the men on the golf carts. Demetri out like a light. And for the first time since BYD won 2013, a lot better. For the first time since
Looking up for Madman WK.
For the first time since November 12th of 2011, Madman WK owns a piece of gold. Demetri hurting. I guess we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.